Hey buddy, hope you're well. Week 92, which is crazy. Week whatever of lockdown, whatever. So when it comes to wins of the week, probably the dumbbells turning up. I still kept checking my emails every day for them to say there's been a delay, or whatever. And then they were shipped out in 2 lots. So the rack came out, and I think like the 2 heaviest and the lightest, and the middle ones all arrived yesterday. So that was great. They're the hex ones, so it gives us a lot more flexibility, and just it takes that ball ache out of it if you want to do a drop set or something. It goes from 10 to 15 and then 15 to 20, but all that means is that I only have to make the other dumbbells up if I need 12 and a halves or 17 and a halves, and that's no issue, because if I'm then using 17 and a halves and then want 15s, they're there. So that's probably biggest win of the week. Just trying to accumulate some stuff really, but without spending too much, and just trying to think, because it is only a shed, so there is only so much room in there. But yeah, that's the win. Training week, I've put on my spreadsheet that it's good. I would say it's good for the shed, and I'm not going to be negative, because actually I've had some solid sessions. Yeah, it's not the same as the gym, and if I was doing that in the gym, I'd probably put it as an okay session. But actually, considering what we've got, where we are, what the weather's been like, because it's not waterproofed or anything at all in there, and when it's cold and you go in there and you start giving off heat, any condensation or anything just drips, so it's on all the equipment and stuff, and there's a couple of leaks, whatever. But I'm not moaning, I'm just sort of giving you the context. So I'm going to call them good sessions, because actually I'm luckier than a lot of people, and I've managed to get some good work done. So that's been good. Making progress, yeah. Set base numbers like 2 weeks ago, and making numbers, and obviously those dumbbells will make a difference in what we can do, because I can program slightly different things, because it's not the ball ache of changing all the weights all the while. Expenditure, the same. It's always between 8 and 11,000 with me. So even though I've been self-isolating, the one thing I've been really strict as well. I haven't seen the boys. My sister's taking care of my stepmum, so I pulled a double shift last week so she could do it. Haven't been to the shop, haven't been to Costa, I've done nothing, but I have made sure that I've been out for a walk every day, and sometimes even 2, because fuck you, Boris. Nutrition, yeah, really good. The only thing that I did do, so on Saturday, we had a tie, and normally I'd try and track it or whatever, but actually you'll see my weight had dropped off to 64.8. I'd been way above 65, or a decent amount above 65, and it dropped to below 65 for 2 days. So I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna bother you and message you and say, can I have an untracked meal? But I did. Had a tie. I'm really sensible. I didn't go mad. We had 4 starters between us, and then we got like a pad thai, some bread and some rice. Obviously didn't finish it all, but Kate's quite fussy with food, so I wanted to get her to try some different things. So I probably wasn't that far over calories. Obviously weight went up Sunday, but a lot of that would be the salt in there, because it was really salty. Apart from that, haven't eaten out, everything's been tracked. Drunk alcohol, I think we had 1 bottle of beer left over on Saturday, so I had that, and then I had a couple of gin and tonics on Sunday, just 'cause I'm quite enjoying gin and tonic at the moment. And I have the slimline tonic, and I have 2, probably the equivalent of either 2 or 3 shots at an absolute push, so they're 55 calories each. So I know it racks up eventually, but I'll be having them on a Saturday every now and then, and that's it. Digestion bowel movement, actually it was really weird. What day was it? What day are we? Yesterday. So Monday I had my post-training cream of rice that I always have with frozen fruit and whey, and then went for a walk at lunchtime. And I was about 10 minutes away from home, and I had really, really bad stomach cramps, And then I thought, oh God, I'm going to start, you get them and then you feel like the hot and sweaty and all of that. But I didn't get any of that. I had about sort of 2 bouts of the stomach cramps, about 3 or 4 minutes apart, and then nothing else, and I was fine all day. And it wasn't a new batch of cream of rice. It was the one I've been using the whole time, the Cardiff Sports Nutrition, same flavour. I'm halfway through the box, it's the same way I always use. So just a bit of an anomaly. Nothing else that I'd that I'd had. So just one of them things. Stimulants, I say this every week, just a couple of coffees a day, and Vascumax. So in terms of appearance, I was a bit more disappointed with my posing this week. I'm overthinking it, I think, and but it's still better than 2 weeks ago. But when I look at the photos, I can see that I nailed it, apart from my front relax where I leant right forward, a bit more last week. So some work to do there. And generally, I think my front relaxed, because he's told me, obviously, you don't tense. It's quite different to how I've been doing it. And it feels like I'm not giving myself a big back, so I need to work on that. With the others, I feel all right. I feel good. I tried to lift my biceps up more my elbows up for the bicep, front double bicep, which actually I don't look as muscular. But when I was doing it with him, he said that I needed to lift them up. So although last week I thought it looked really good and really muscular, he said that I needed my elbows a bit raised, but it doesn't matter. I've still got work to do, still got to practice. Feel okay. In terms of clothing, I'm literally rotating gym clothing, joggers and pyjamas, so I haven't actually worn normal clothes for such a long time. General mood and energy has been fine, no problem at all, even though I've been locked down. No issues, not at all. I've got a study day today because I've got an assignment to finish, although I have still been working as well. No, same as everyone, nothing exciting to report really. Just make sure there's nothing else. And there are some other bits and pieces. Okay. Sleep's been shit, and I don't know why. My app it shows you the rings, and every day is pretty much green or red. Yellow or red. And I don't really know why. I'm doing, what I feel I need to do and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So if you look along the top, it's all yellow and red. But I don't feel particularly tired. I'm not dragging my arse or anything like that. Pre-bed routine still good. I'm doing the mindfulness a couple of times a week. I went yesterday. Yoga, obviously walking, not looking at my phone once I'm in bed. But I do feel recovered, so we'll see. The only time that I didn't was Sunday, and I did feel really tired, and sometimes when I'm tired I get clumsy, so and we were due to train legs, or I was due to train legs, so I didn't, because like I said, because it's damp in there and the floor's not great. There's no way that I was like, I'll drop, I don't know, the lid to a bottle about 6 times when I'm that tired. So I thought I don't want to go in there and try and do legs, because it's a health and safety nightmare, like it is in everybody's home gym, but also it's not going to be the most productive. So just took the day off, went for a walk in the snow instead, which is beautiful, and then trained legs yesterday and it was much better. I've sent you across my split squat because I feel it's not too, I don't know if I'm getting low enough. I'm trying to do 290 degrees, and it's not that the weight is too heavy, it genuinely feels like I can't go lower, but I could go heavier and do the same movement. So I've put it in with my photos. If you could just have a look at that, that'd be useful. But you can see as well that the floor's split. We'd need to take everything out and change the flooring around, so that doesn't help with a bit of stability. But I am enjoying that movement. Just wondered if there's anything that I need to do just to improve it slightly. And the only other thing is, so I've got my operation on Monday. It's at 1:00. So today is Tuesday. You'll get this on Wednesday. I will be doing push tomorrow, legs Thursday, rest Friday, upper Saturday, legs Sunday, operation Monday. And obviously that's before our next check-in. So obviously if you can let me know what to do about calories, etc. Obviously I'm not going to be training. I thought about training in the morning, but it just seems a bit daft. So I guess we're going to have to play it by ear. But I was also looking back, and my last deload was at week 75. So I don't know if it's probably a good chance to sort of take the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday's a rest day anyway, and then see. I'm not sure. I'll be led by you, obviously, but just let me know if we need to change calories or whatever. And I think that's it. So yeah, next week. Anything that will interrupt progression next week? Yes, having Lumpy off, which I'm really excited about. Bye. A friend of mine at work, funnily enough, it came up in a meeting, and her daughter had one off, and she said she was in a lot more pain than she thought she would be. But I'm not saying I'm the big guy, but I've got quite a high pain threshold anyway, and I think I do recover from things quite quickly. But we shall see. And that's it then, buddy. All right, take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.